And that is a good way to start the stream. Welcome, everybody. I do not see many people on the stream yet, but I suppose you will fall in later. So, to put the guys in the picture that's going to watch this afterwards, and we'll repeat this later, we are at Orlando in Florida, and we are going to fly as a group already. Again, the Zibo pilots group, we're going to fly to Nashville, KBNA is the airport that we're going to, and you are cordially invited to join us. I'm going to switch on the WESSN audio and stuff later on in Discord. I'm not sure how many guys we are that are flying. Let's quickly have a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys flying right now. So enjoy. Right, guys, my stream is running, so you're all going to be famous in a few minutes, and hope you enjoy the flight.
You on Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube.
Please also send us the link.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, Nico, I'm going to be pulling up behind SouthWest 3330 and kind of lining up on the taxiway, waiting to go down. I think Bravo 44 Bravo.
That's perfect.
Okay, when you are
Liam.
ready, please follow Bravo 4, Bravo, and Bravo 10 to holding point runway 36 right.
Okay. Liam, I'm okay, thank you. How
Bravo
are you?
4 Bravo 10. Copy that. Southwest 5470.
Is Delta 101 a part of this group?
Doesn't sound like it.
Okay.
Negative. Name is Norman. I don't think we have a Norman in the group.
Oh, he
Okay,
was
just
here.
checking.
No, he is, but he's probably
I
just
am here.
listening in. There we go. There's Norman.
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hi, Norman.
Yeah, I just went on and tried to just figure out everything and basically just listening.
Sure. Hope you enjoy.
That's fine.
Oh, that's
Sorry about
nice
that,
to meet you.
Delta 101. I thought you were just
Is
some.
it causing any problem or?
Oh no,
No,
not at all.
no,
We
no.
just wanted to know
No.
who was there.
The reason I asked, and it's not a problem. I see where you're parked at the air side, and I just was going to clarify that Bravo 4 wasn't the taxiway that you would likely take out because you have to taxi around the other side of the building. You would go out. I believe it's Bravo 5 to join Bravo.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Yep, all good.
Yeah, Liam, I don't own
When
that
you are
TBM.
ready, please tell me. I can continue to taxi.
I think we'll wait for Cody and Nico to push back and line up behind us, and then I think Nico will give the go ahead for taxi.
Okay.
Guys, I think actually you guys must go because we need at least 90 seconds separation between us. At least 90 seconds. Don't go before 90 seconds, guys, please. So it's a good separation we have. I think you must taxi. I'm going to start pushing now.
Agreed. A minimum 90 seconds. Say max 2-minute mark, and I'm pushing as well.
Awesome.
Okay, let us wait to all traffics. We can take a very good picture.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
flying
good idea.
offline, but I'll push anyway. Cody, I'm gonna get it set up one of these days, man. I'm sorry, I've just been so busy.
Dude, I understand.
Don't
Why?
make
Why do you say I
apologies.
died?
Took me a day to get it set up myself. So I mean, I had to claw my way just to get that done. Hell, I couldn't even fly ass piss.
That's the tequila.
No, that's the lack of tequila.
My apologies.
Pretty good though.
Nico, can you take the number 1 with different taxiway?
I suppose I can, but there's no need. You guys are welcome to fly ahead. I don't need to be number 1.
Okay.
And Nico, are you Southwest 47?
Correct.
Okay, just I see you pushing now. Cool.
Turkish 982, you might as well go ahead. We'll need plenty of separation, so it'll take some time to get the group going.
Ollie,
Our trio might as well start that.
he wants a picture, so let's get all in line and then we go.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Southwest 47.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
I have a question, guys.
And
Shoot.
we're disconnecting
Is
so give me
is
just a moment.
there a way to change the font when you when you display the aircraft label on the aircraft, on the size or the color, or?
I don't think so. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I've never
Okay, I
tried
see.
that. It would be in Swift if you could. It'd be in the settings.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's very small and it's sometimes hard to read, so I just was wondering.
You can loan my glasses if you wish.
Another question?
And we're disconnected.
In,
Signal
in
out.
the
Take it
text,
easy and have a safe flight.
in the text and chat, there's a message there saying that by using VATSIM, blah blah blah, you adhere to the terms. When I read the complete text, it tells me that I have to use my real name. Is that like a warning, like it's not my real name? Because when I go into the connection, my real name is there.
No, it's just a warning to the guys taking chances. So if your real name is there, you're compliant.
Okay, so
Yeah, and they're trying to discourage
forget.
nicknames. Yeah, they want to make sure everybody with an active ID that they know who they are, because when they suspend somebody, you know, people try to re-register. I think it's just their boilerplate language around.
Okay, I was just wondering, maybe I had some was not configured correctly, so, and they were telling me that my name wasn't seen or something.
No.
No. See, my name is really Herbert Dumpernickel. I know you guys don't believe it.
We do now.
If you're in Swift, if you go to the text / chat option, you'll have those tabs at the top. I just tend to click on the COM1 tab for me right now, 122.8, and you'll see any other aircraft in the area texting their intentions, and that's what I look at.
Correct.
Okay.
Which apparently I'm the only one texting my intentions.
Yeah, I haven't done mine yet.
Me neither.
We can use Discord. We can talk. We're the only ones here, I think.
It's just, it's a good habit, guys.
Oh, no question. It's just my keyboard's not very conducive to typing when I have my yoke set up.
Same here, I have to type around the yoke. It's a Boeing, not an Airbus.
Exactly.
Keyboard tray for the win.
That would help, yeah.
mini keyboard on the yoke.
I bought my
Oh,
yoke
wow.
from Cody, and I was like, Cody, could you measure the total distance that this thing has to screw in? Because I don't know if I'm going to hit my keyboard.
Okay, I guess we're all lined up, are we? Are we waiting for Delta 101?
Don't wait for me.
I'm
Hold on, we
taking
want a
one.
photo.
It's a bit dark down here, guys. Just pre-warn.
We're not flying all the way to there. You've actually jumped way past where we're stopping.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, I've got a picture, so if anybody else wants to take a picture, take one. Let's go.
Clear to taxi to runway 36 right holding point via taxiway Bravo 5 Bravo 10. 982 is rolling out.
Go ahead, sir. I think I'll do a parallel lineup like in Dubai. I'll take Bravo 9. I think we'll parallel line up on Bravo 10 and Bravo 9 and then alternate departures like they do at Dubai. So you can go ahead, Turkish, and start taxing, and we'll follow you in.
Yep, Southwest 3330 rolling behind Turkish.
Southwest 5470 starting to roll behind Southwest 3330.
Right, Jacob,
I don't know
good
about y'all. It looks like
evening.
Turkish
Hello.
is taxiing at about 80 knots.
Oh, well, he could be referring to that, but he
No,
didn't clarify.
24.
Must be a
Oh.
VATSIM lag.
Hope someone's
Yeah,
got the gun
probably.
on him.
Warp 1, engage.
Ah,
Exactly.
Negative, I wasn't Turkish. That's some guy taking off from 36 right.
Yeah, that's a Spirit Wings departing.
He'll get a
Looking
ticket
good.
next time he returns.
Cody, what's your 20 on the airfield?
Jacob, are you not joining us?
So I'm on version 3.16. What version are y'all on for the Zibo?
316.
Same.
I can't get over how good this thing sounds on the outside.
Okay, cool. Well, if you need help, you must tell me, Jacob. We'll help you. There's a couple of guys building up to it, so you're welcome to join the club here. Brings a bit of a new dimension to your flying when you actually have multiplayer like this and you can see and talk to real people. Awesome. I'm getting better on the stiller, guys, but I'm still not perfect on it, so excuse the
It
zigzag.
actually starts looking like a real airport with planes actually lined up on a taxiway.
Looking good.
I'd love to see at least half a dozen aircraft all lined up waiting for takeoff.
Yeah, Southwest 3330. I'm going to take Bravo 10. I need a full length departure. I derated pretty good.
Jacob, I did. But in all honesty, I started in the 737.
Holding point runway 36 right.
What happened was when I was the training director here in South Africa, we did the training on the 172s, and for all the P ratings in VATSIM, we used the the initial ones. We used the 172.
Lining up.
But most people on VATSIM fly the 738 or 777 or big iron. They don't fly on VATSIM really in little aircraft.
KMCO traffic Southwest 5470, lining up on Bravo 9 behind Turkish airline. Southwest 3230, you can go ahead and take off behind Turkish airline. I'll take off behind you.
Affirmative, Southwest 3330. We're going to line up and wait. 36 right.
Jacob, what I can recommend is just get my VATSIM training manual that I wrote. It's in my private hangar. The link is below the video. Start reading.
Hey, Turkish, you're looking real good on that runway.
Thank you. And taking off.
Jacob, no, I didn't. The phraseology in these ATC programs are not exactly correct or the same as what is used online, so it did confuse me, so I stopped it and I just stuck to doing the online flying bit.
Southwest 3330, Orlando Tower, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, Southwest 3330.
Yeah, I'm looking at the time Turkish took off, so you have about 70 seconds now.
Airborne.
Right, Jacob, sorry, I have to wait for the other guys to stop talking when I can speak to you. There's a big difference between
don't
my
want that
manual,
wake turbulence.
what the phraseology in my manual is, and what the guys in the US use. Now, you obviously going to fly in the US, and it's FAA stuff, so there is a discrepancy, but the gist of it is the same. So everything is in that handbook or the stuff to get going, and then obviously we just need to polish your phraseology for the FAA instead of the ICAO that we use, so just bear that in mind, but the rest, all the information is the same. Right, so here we are, waiting in line and looking good, feeling good. This is awesome.
Southwest 3230, wind is 200 at 500, and you cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 36 right, Southwest 3330. See you guys in Nashville.
Enjoy.
So I will take off.
Southwest 5470, you can line up and wait after departing company.
Line up after departing company, Southwest 5470.
I'm getting so many sick pictures. It's gonna be sweet.
Oh, same, yeah.
Yeah, I got some
And
good ones
confirm.
as well.
I'm like a kid in a candy shop. This is freaking ridiculous.
That's what flying is all about, man.
Have a good flight.
Passing 10,000 feet and 29 nautical miles to Guano intersection.
While Southwest 3330, your exhaust starts to smell like margaritas.
First time I've ever heard that.
Me too.
And Southwest 3330 passing 2,500, turning direct camped.
Okay, that's 90-second. Southwest 5470 taking off 36 right. See you all in that.
Caution wake turbulence.
Right, I've started my timer.
May the wind be at our back.
There we go.
You know it won't be.
3, 6, right.
Caution Southwest 47. Passenger Escobar just farted. You might encounter some wake turbulence on.
Passenger.
I hate it
Escobar.
when he does
Guy
that.
never learns.
I've joined you on YouTube, by the way, Nico.
Cool. Thanks, John.
On runway.
30 seconds.
6, right.
Jacob, sorry, now I'm transmitting to you guys. Jacob, the wake turbulence is part and parcel of the weather engine. We do get it. With my active sky, it definitely simulates it, so I have to be careful. I'm going to wait another 30 seconds because Alex said he was going, but he took a while to get going. He's only 2.5 miles ahead of me on TCAS, so I'm just going to give him another 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's all the powdered sugar we have in our hold there. Southwest
3,
54.
6, right. On runway. 3, 6, right.
Right, well, that's 2 minutes for me, so I'm going to go.
Enjoy.
True story, guys. I just flew home yesterday from Nashville, so I was just in that airport yesterday.
How are the renos coming along?
A lot of work still being done. They've got the signage up everywhere about what the future. I think their plan is like still 4 years out, 2023, when they think they're going to have it all done. But I mean, it's a nice airport now. Just, you know, it's one of the ones where you walk in one single terminal for all gates.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, man, it needs to be a class Bravo.
Yeah, they get a lot of traffic.
It's funny ground just connected on at Orlando.
Day late, dollar short.
Ryan, we are in Orlando, Florida, and we are going to Nashville, Tennessee.
My roll.
Well, Southwest 47 is at 4,500 feet, and we're just gonna ride out this standard instrument departure to whatever that place is called, GUANO, and then we're gonna turn left.
And Memphis Center is now online, so we may have control into Nashville.
Whee! Yep, through.
We sure will.
Well, if my luck has anything to do with it, he'll log off 2 seconds before I cross into the airspace. So we'll wait and see.
Yeah, that's why I like pilotage. At least you know those guys are on.
Exactly.
Did they ever mention expanding to the East Coast?
So I asked them about that at the expo, and they said that they try to balance coverage and controllers and demand. And right now it's not there yet to cover that much airspace, but they eventually want to. That is a part of their growth plan. It's just they can't say when at this point.
Okay, so translating, they need more subscribers so they can hire more controllers.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't want to expand and then not have enough subscribers and go bankrupt. That would be a shame.
Yeah, when I did the trial, I noticed that you keep switching frequencies, which is great, but you keep talking to the same controller because they don't need that many at low peak times. But it's still good for the realism and the immersion, and they're very good.
I don't mind switching frequency because they really behave like they're different, frequency controllers.
Exactly, they do play the part well.
There's one gal on there. She has a Russian or some Eastern European accent. She's
Yeah, I think that's Geneva.
Yeah, I mean, there was one guy coming on full of bravado, and since she was a chick, he kind of went like, kind of disrespected, and she just kind of like laid out on him, man.
Yeah, I was hoping she would be at the expo, but she wasn't.
Jacob, there's a screenshot of...
I'm sure you guys have seen the promotional trailer for the new Microsoft 2020 flight sim. If you haven't, definitely go check it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's nice eye candy, but is it realistic? I don't know. Wait and see.
That's the thought is, was that just for the trailer, but nowhere near what the realistic graphics would look like?
Well, also
We shall see.
the plane physics.
Right, or who will have a machine that can even run it is the next question. Because when FSX came out, nobody's machine could run it back mid-2000.
Not just the machine, the internet capacity, the internet connection. To download 200 terabytes worth of data. Wow.
Yeah. You need your own server farm just to play.
Yeah.
They have published a similar trial before Flight Simulator 8, but everyone disappointed after.
Akan, your mic is a bit slow, bit soft again. Just bring it closer to your mouth.
Okay.
Better.
Well, I mean, the problem with Microsoft is they want to make money. They want to make a lot of money, so they're gonna dumb it down to attract a large crowd, and that's kind of my work.
Oh yeah, they showed the Xbox platform in the trailer. I mean, there's no way you play that on a game console, do you? I wouldn't think.
Well, it'll be full of kids who are just gonna say, your mama, they're gonna cut in front of you and say, "Ha, I was faster than you," and then land at 300.
Yeah, so serious flight simmers aren't going to go there. Like you said, eye candy, sure, but if it's just push button and fly plane with like an Xbox controller, that's not what any of us are looking for. But I do think somebody at Microsoft must have paid attention to the fact this hobby's growing. Laminar and Prepared, Lockheed Martin, and everybody's involved, and they had it all locked up and they let it go. So I guess they just went back in. Greed.
They won't
Yep.
have the Zibo, will they?
No, they won't have the Zibo. Not yet.
Nor ever.
Or the flight factors, or the jars, or the flight JSIM plane.
Yeah, I bet PMDG will go run into them though.
About that Flight Simulator 2020 from Microsoft, they got a new update for the thing was released yesterday. If you want the link, you can show the link. There's more info about the simulator.
Pop it in the chat.
I will go into holding pattern on Jamis intersection because you are back, but the distance is too much.
Well, that reply for that trailer looks promising, I can say that.
Yeah, I'm not getting excited. I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah, for me it's the community. I mean, a great game, even I can't if the community is bad. I mean, that doesn't interest me. Here we have a great community, and that's the most important part.
They
Yeah.
put 5 points they left out there.
Sorry,
One
you
of them
broke
is
up.
designed for.
You broke up, say again.
I said I got 5 key points that they addressed there. The one is the designed for PC, and they want to support third-party content. And yeah, you can read it.
Well, somebody pointed out before when we were talking about just laminar research and X-plane, it's all about the flight dynamics and the physics, and that's what Austin's biggest thing is. So I think this will always be the most realistic in terms of actual flight performance.
Yeah, agreed. That's why I came to explain for the physics, and you can just compare flying something like three-tail engine like the 727, where you have to actually push the nose down on landing, and the Zibo where you have to hold the nose up. I mean, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, they really nailed that.
Yeah, the amount of work that Twixter has put into this flight dynamics of this bird is second to none. It's amazing. Nobody's ever done this.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just felt it on takeoff. I just pulled the nose up, trimmed a bit, and this thing was just so stable. Like the.
And this comment is not a slight to the work that's been done for the Zibo, not in any way. But I mean, just when you talk X-plane versus other sims, the base model 737-800 was more advanced than any aircraft that ever came with any other sim. So we were already we were off to a good start with this sim.
Yeah, true that. I mean, I remember I used to fly the 738 when I got the sim in early beta, and I can see the difference between that and the Zibo, and it's tremendous.
Take a lot to drag me away from X-plane.
Agreed.
Cody,
Yes.
not one of my screenshots came out. I'm having this intermittent problem where it starts to take screenshots and at some point it just stops. You're pressing the buttons but nothing happens. So I'm hoping it took a lot.
I'm sure the other guys are going.
Oh yeah, I've got a ton.
I'm so disappointed in this stupid thing, and I can't figure it out. I just can't pinpoint why it stops halfway.
That's odd. Yeah, I don't understand that.
It's like it doesn't see the X-plane anymore, or it doesn't recognize the command, and yet when I take my focus off X-plane and I press the same shortcut key, it tells me, do I want to activate my desktop to capture my desktop? You know, so the keys seem to work, but it just doesn't take the picture.
So bizarre.
And frustrating.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I took the most beautiful screenshots. I'm really disappointed, but okay, enough of that.
Yeah, it's too bad, man. I've got tons though, so I'll give them to you.
Yeah, it's cool.
Thank God for Cody.
Now that I know I have to use the built-in screenshot grabber, I'm obviously using it. But I mean, I missed all of us there on the runway, everything there. Lots and lots in my climb up here. So now that I know, I'm just switching. And guys on the stream, if you see my simulator all of a sudden like freezing, that's when I take the screenshots. For some reason,
Nico, you sure it's not just a naming problem? Because sometimes, I couldn't find them, and it kind of reordered them, with their new time and date
no,
things.
no.
Sometimes
No, 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 no.
Microsoft will order them, and
No, I clean out my screenshot folder before every flight, and it took like 10 and then stopped.
yeah, that's on my to-do list. I have over 5,000 screenshots in that folder.
I just posted 3 shots onto the Facebook page.
Thank you.
Awesome.
One of our conga line on the taxiway at the airside, and then 2 of our departure layout there at the runway. Pretty cool.
Fantastic. Thank you.
What?
That didn't sound good.
Was I still on voice?
Yes.
That sounded like
anyone
somebody
guide
whose
me?
engine just crashed.
Okay. Can anyone guide me how to install Zibo mode to X-Plane 11? I'm new to this, so don't know how. Watch YouTube tutorial, but it didn't.
Wrong.
See, Nico just made the same sound.
Nico, don't say a word.
No, I'm not saying any word. Cody, Jacob Pearl is saying hello to you on stream.
Hi, Jake. How are you?
Yeah, Southwest 3330, we're at cruise altitude, flight level 360.
Flight level 360 as well. Southwest 547.
And Southwest 47 is there as well.
$37.95 is climbing through 313438. See if SimBrief gave me a step climb or not.
I'm looking at the live map on Vatastic. Alex he took off 30, he might pass us all here.
Usually it's Craig who passes me.
Well, virtual fuel is cheap. I'm flying at cost next like 75 or something.
Well, then you must be using European prices.
You know what? I'm on the JAG 60 party, which is straight, and you guys are kind of hanging a left.
Yeah, we're all going up the Gulf side of Florida. You're over Jacksonville area, it looks like right now.
Yeah, coming over the Okefenokee and southern Georgia.
Guys,
We'll
that
have to check our
screenshot.
speeds for spacing since the majority of us are going on the same airways here. I'm at 0.77 right now.
That screenshot is what it looks like on
should be
WESSN.
probably at 0.82.
All right.
Or 84 if you can manage it.
0.77. But I'm going to holding pattern in 2 minutes, and then we'll wait for you.
Hakan, I don't think you should. I don't
don't.
think you should. We are closing in on you, so rather don't hold. Just go for it, because otherwise there's going to be separation issues at the end, at the destination.
Yeah, Hakan, you're only 6 minutes ahead of Scott, and Scott and I are supposed to arrive at the same time, and Nico, you're about 7 minutes behind Scott, so we're all good. I mean, Hakan, just go ahead, don't hold.
Hakan, look in the general chat above your head there, and anybody else for that matter. There's a picture of what it looks like on WESSN, so you can see the separation looks fairly good.
Okay, then I'm directly going John intersect.
Do that.
And Nico, just keep me apprised of your speed. I want to make sure I'm not that I give you plenty of separation. If I need to speed up to 0.78 or even 0.8, I can't.
Okay, I'm at 0.771.
Oh, that's right where I'm at, so we're good.
Good. Cody?
Yes, sir.
I don't think you are watching my stream, but Jacob says it's good to connect a voice with a forum legend.
Well, I appreciate that moniker.
Thanks, Jacob.
No, I can't watch the stream, and my X-plane doesn't like that. I'm fighting for like 25 frames here at cruise, so.
Go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. Like to kindly ask
You have no frames to spare, huh?
Don't worry, I'll relay.
I've got a cup. Imagine me with a tin cup in a jail cell, clinking it on the cage. But I'm not asking for change. I'm asking for frames.
Hey, sorry, man. Can you spare a frame or two? Because it's kind of cold up here, and I'm not going too fast.
Okay, we're at cruise flight level 380.
And
I'll start my drink service this time.
Oh,
SouthWest,
yeah, I forgot.
30. Looks like you're going about 10 knots faster than me, so you should be arriving ahead.
Affirmative, and like I said, we can adjust if needed. We're at cost index 33, so it's got us at 0.77 and at 360. So,
yeah, forecast has you ahead of us though. So if you're ahead, I'll just slow down a bit on this, and and go down to 200 knots early, something.
Yeah, I'm set for top of descent right about 29 minutes after Zulu, 1929.
I'm set for descent in 36 minutes, so that's 26.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think Tennessee Center will spread us out anyway.
Nico, are you coming into weather by chance?
Negative. No, Cody.
Or is that just a cloud cover we're in?
It appears to be clouds. I've just switched my weather radar on. I get no reflection yet.
Okay.
What's funny, if you guys look on Vatastic, if you click on the Nashville airport, you'll get a little pop-up box, and you look in the arrivals. There's only 5 arrivals, and it's all us. No departures, 5 arrivals, and they're all, they all have us coming from Orlando. Just, it's perfect.
Sweet.
And they're still showing winds out of the south at 11 knots, so we should be good on that 20 left if that's what everybody wants.
Yeah, I'm on the Swift anyway, so I can land wherever they tell me to. Well, the reason I'm flying this route is my ex lives right at the Florida-Georgia border, and I do me and myself a pleasure of virtually emptying the lavatory when I fly.
That's awesome.
Jesus Christ. That makes me happy. For some odd reason.
Yeah, we should totally get the developer to install a lav dump button right up there in that blank spot under the VHF nav switch. That'd be.
But you gotta use that over Oakland.
Oh
yeah.
I
Well,
would never know.
Some guy in New York actually got killed when the latch wasn't closed, and then arriving TWA, it dropped, I think, what was it, 7 kilograms of frozen lavatory stuff on the car, and he died due to the.
That's a crappy situation.
That's a shitty way to go, man.
Yep.
I see that poop pun you did.
Yeah, I couldn't help it. That's terrible. No, but we need a chemtrail switch too, right? So we can sterilize the population from 36,000 feet.
Right.
Or poison some unicorns.
Come on, guys. We all know the Earth's flat, and we're not even really up there.
Of course it's flat. That's why we're not flying in the southern hemisphere, because we can't.
Yeah,
That's
you're
true.
right.
Aren't we just sitting still in the air while the Earth is moving under us too? Isn't that how this works?
Exactly. Your plane is actually sitting still and just moving around its axis, and it's all the scenery moving.
Yeah.
Could you imagine they change out the scenery inside the terminal for when you get off to look like your destination? I'd hate my life, man.
That's Truman Show-esque right there.
Hello, Marius.
Sorry, old movie reference.
Well, actually, I don't believe that we're actually flying. I mean, they actually just put you in an airplane and they close down the blinds and you sit there 8-10 hours, and then they actually do change the scenery around.
Huh, well that's interesting. So what are those big flying logs that make a lot of noise above my house then?
Well, that's just the government wanting to believe. See, actually, they've invented teleportation technology like in the 50s at Roswell. So what they do, they actually drive you on rails in the hangar where they will teleport you to the Stargate, to your destination, then make you wait in the hangar like for 7 or 10 hours, then drive you back out.
Well, at least I get to go through the Stargate and not Titanic.
But I
don't
actually
wanna go
did
through that
watch
Stargate.
the Netflix show about the flat earther.
No, I don't have enough patience to watch that.
Oh, okay, hold on. So those guys actually spent $15,000 to buy a laser gyroscope, right? And they go like, well, if the Earth's rotating, this thing should drift 15 degrees an hour. lo and behold, it does drift 15 degrees an hour, right? So the guy says, well, there's got to be a problem with our measurement because this thing shouldn't drift, and we can't tell that our member. It's not a good result. So then they speculate that it's the moon rays that are making it drift. So now they're trying to raise another $30,000 for a beryllium casing to shield it from the moon rays.
That's cute.
That's crazy.
I saw another thing the other day as you guys are talking, it just popped in my mind. The Flat Earth Society has got an incredible amount of members all over the globe. I don't know if any of you have ever seen
They sure
that.
do.
All over the globe.
Yep, it's on their site.
Nico, they're not all over the globe. They're all over the flat.
Well, it's on their actual website. That's how they promote themselves. Somebody took a snapshot and it was floating on Facebook the other day, and I looked at it and think, yo, okay. Somebody didn't think what they were saying.
All over the flat.
Bit of silly Yorkshire humour there.
All over the flat.
You know what? I can fly with you guys lots and lots. You make it worthwhile. It's very entertaining.
Okay, it has come
Well,
to
you
our
can't say
attention
we're
that
boring.
a documentary titled Behind the Curve has appeared on Netflix and is introducing significant numbers of new people into the flat earth discussions. After viewing this piece, we feel that the work depicts a poorly researched flat earth theory. I am coming up on some weather here, about 40 miles out.
Okay. I've got my radar up. I don't see anything quite yet. Doesn't mean it's not there though. I think actually, what is our thing for the radar? Mine hasn't downloaded again. Probably. Let me check Sky.
Albin, I have struggled to open the video. I've got it now, so please be patient. I need to watch it, obviously. Give me a second. And I'm trying to also figure out this permissions.
Not too much red, just a little bit of green. Should be okay.
I've got some red on the active sky here.
Yeah, I got red too, but I think I'm just scooting it.
Well, I don't know. Let's test it.
Whoever's ahead.
Sacrificial lamb.
Wait, did somebody crash or whatever? I thought somebody said they crashed. Did somebody sim crash on our takeoff?
No.
You might have heard me when somebody let out that groan because of what they read, that post. I thought that sounded like the groan of somebody whose sim just crashed, but
yeah. That's what you said.
Oh,
yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
I thought that was a sly reference to Nico ripping his flaps off the other week.
Yeah, nope.
Oops. You know, we've all done it though. We can't act like we haven't.
Okay, Albin, if you're listening, your engines are redlined. This is why you're crashing, man. You just failed both engines. This is why your electric goes out. You had 101 N1, and your engines are failing, and with that goes your electric and your hydraulic. That's why. See, it says right there on your video, engine fail. Bye-bye. You are the weakest link.
Ouch.
Shots fired.
You guys are too fast for me. I haven't even had a chance to view this because I'm still battling with this bot here in the background.
Well, I just did. He pops on the runway. He's got his FMC not ready lights. He's got warning lights left and right. Taking off at both engines in the red at 110 N1, you know, and whenever somebody says, At 500, my engine's quit. I have no electrics. I just know they redlined the engine.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Looks like the guy's struggling. Give him a break.
Yeah, give the guy a break. We're gonna have to give him some training.
I was
I
an idiot.
mean, that's just part of it, man.
Alvin. So basically, you engines they heat up, and if you run them and you see the dial get red, that means you're actually starting to melt the inside of the engine, and they will fail. So I would recommend you put about the 90 to 92% N1 on takeoff, and just watch that little thingy on your display where you have that number 84 N1 just above the EGT, that it stays in the green region. The yellow region is okay for 5 minutes, but the red region is a total no-go for your engines. And once your engine fail on takeoff, you obviously fall back. And since your engines are powering your electrical, that is why you lose electric.
Good summary.
Mm.
Yeah, and you can say how one thing leads to another. I mean, if you do proper flight planning and you understand how to do the perf init page in the FMC, you can understand the right N1 for takeoff and utilize the toga not for max thrust, but for derated thrust for the runway length and preserve. I mean, real world, preserve your engine life, RPM cycles, that kind of thing. So it all kind of comes back to flight planning.
Agreed. And it takes time to learn the procedures and the processes. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight. I mean, none of us here, even if you are a real world pilot, know that this isn't something that you learn overnight.
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah, I have been flight simming since the age of 12 in 1985. So, yeah.
Alex, you don't have permission to paste links. It's gonna block you just now. Hold on. If it does, I'll have to switch the thing off again. Okay, didn't. Yeah, there it goes. There it kills you. Bloody thing. This is the bot I'm trying to fight with.
The
Nico,
Streamlabs
do you want
bot?
me to paste it?
No one of you can. Hold a second.
Captains, I'm seeing more and more red on my screen here.
Alex? Alex?
Yep, go ahead.
Have that link ready. When it gives you permission now, dump it quickly because I think you got 10 seconds, okay? It will tell you when it gives you permissions just now. There you go. There you go. Let's see if it keeps it now. Click the link quickly, Albin, before it deletes it.
So, Albin, this is a link to Flight Tech to Sim was actually a real life pilot, and this is a full tutorial cold and direct to landing of the Zibo 738. So, I would recommend you follow along with him, pause the video, and do what he does in your own sim, and you will see. You will actually learn all the procedures. Just go to it, and it will help you tremendously fly that airplane.
The link from Alex Eigler. Just above where you typed, there's a link now.
The one right above your comment, Alvin.
Exactly.
Okay, attention's all, Captain. I'm gonna divert around a very nasty cell at the moment, so I'm gonna be diverting east a little bit to go around us.
I don't have that, so I'm happy.
You'll have it in a bit.
You got red stuff at 360?
I got a red barrier of cells, but it's not far. But I'm further to the east, so this is why I think I just have one big storm cell. So I'm just gonna deviate about 30 degrees to the left of it to about heading 300, just scooting around and then rejoining my route.
Copy that. And I was looking at VATtastic. It looks like we're both at 360. Looks like we're on a converging course to the Atlanta VOR. So I just want to make sure that I have the separation.
Albin,
Yeah,
there's
don't worry about that. I'll keep a look at my TCAS, and if I see us closing and if you're ahead of me, I'll just slow down a bit.
Albin, there's a link to one of my training videos as well. Between the two videos, you should pick up a little bit of information.
That should work out perfect. There's a considerable space between Nico and myself. Wow, I just got a refresh and my my weather radar just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
See that big red band? See that?
I do. I got red,
band on
green, and yellow.
Yeah, so I'm routing around that red part, heading about 300. No, this is not fun. This stuff you
Sounds
want
like
to avoid.
fun.
Well, if you want to see your plane flapping its wings, just fly through it.
Flap, flap, flap.
I love birds.
Yeah.
I'm getting the thunder sound effects here.
Nice.
Love it. Love it.
So a funny story, about 20 years ago, I was in a 747 leaving Dulles for Paris, Charles de Gaulle, and we're literally lined up on the runway, and it starts pouring, like literally huge thunderstorm. And so we're just sitting there. After 15 minutes, some guy in first class starts complaining he's got a meeting. So captain comes on comms and goes like, well, I've been flying. I'm like 455. I've been flying since I'm 18. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd rather be on the ground than in the air. Shot the guy right up.
Well, I had a better story than that. We actually took off in it, ended up dumping fuel, got thrown over all over the place. All the oxygen masks dropped out. I've got a woman in front of me who totally collapsed, and I was screaming for oxygen. And all I got messages was all the crew were in the back being sick.
Oops.
Yes, we had to return.
Glad you're here, still here to tell that story.
Because it was a Boeing, and they hold together.
Okay. I've got a little bit of weather here, but it's not even worth mentioning. It's so little.
Captain's weather, I just got to read a refresh. Weather seems to be moving eastwards. It's like, looks just like a band of
I'm about to plow right through it and see what happens.
Bye-bye.
Well, I'm at the 360 and about the level with the crowd, so those definitely looks like thunder.
Yeah, same here. I'm up at the tops, so I mean, it's going to be skirting over the top. It should be okay.
Guys, a lot more ATC has just come online, okay, so just be aware.
Yeah, you're all, apart from you, Nico, you're all ATC by the looks of it.
Yep, I'm getting ready to dial Atlanta now.
I'm gonna contact the center.
All right, so Discord will go quiet. We're going to have to go to
Push to talk,
ATC.
guys. Yeah. Don't talk unless you have to on this channel.
I need to go to ATC.
2003.
2003, Southwest 3330.
Southwest 5470 on center low, squawk 2002.
Flight level 36.
Southwest 5470 Atlanta Center, squawk 2002.
I think it was a 2 Southwest 5470.
Southwest 3330, radar contact 30 miles southwest of the naked viewer, level 360, good afternoon.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 3795, good afternoon, flight level 380.
Southwest 3795, Atlanta Center low, squawk 2005.
And now the fun begins. Where's the pen and paper?
Southwest 5470, radar contact 20 miles southwest of the naked viewer, flight level 360, good afternoon.
I don't understand Southwest 5470, please be advised, we're about 20 miles east of our intended route due to thunderstorm activities, and we're going to deviate back with our route. That's okay.
Roger.
Delta 1898 is background frequency.
1888, Roger, focal map.
Good afternoon, Atlanta Center, November 385 Delta Sierra, 16 miles, 16 miles south of the Victor Uniform Zulu VOR. F9000.
Number 5 Delta Sierra, Atlanta Center, radar contact, and if you would just squawk 2001 for me.
2001 from 5 Delta Sierra.
Transfer details is the first Sceneries Used, Las Vegas details given with you.
Is that Turkish 982 calling?
That's almost 340 direct Alpha Tango Lima intersection and with you.
Turkish 982, Atlanta Center, squawk 2004.
Squawk 2004 to Sceneries Used.
Southwest 3795, radar contact 100 miles southwest of the Dublin VR, file 380. Good afternoon. Southwest 47, Atlanta Center, hello, squawk 2006.
2006, Southwest 47.
There's 982, radar contact 15 miles south of the Atlanta VR, file 340. Good afternoon.
Right, so transponder is set. It just needs to ID us now.
Southwest 47, radar contact 60 miles south of the Macon VR, file 360. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, SkyWest 47.
Number 5 Delta Sierra, the Birmingham altimeter 3008, and would you like to climb up to your cruise altitude of 10,000 or just stay at 5?
Southwest. Southwest, SkyWest.
Yeah, I'd rather just stay at 5 for now, if that's okay. Make it to the altimeter 5 Delta Sierra.
Roger.
Southwest. Amazing how your tongue get tied all of a sudden when you put under pressure all of a sudden. Well, guys, now we are under ATC control, and here we go. All of a sudden, the channel's gone so quiet. Everybody's listening.
Yeah, you got some weather off there to your east, Nico. You see that?
I do, Cody.
I'm getting pretty finicky weather updates, like my active sky updates, and all of a sudden now it's gone. Clear radar, clear skies.
Make sure that your WESSN weather isn't interfering with active sky. It needs to be off.
I will check that now.
Right, so we've just got an update. We are looking at the 20 left for... it should be 20 left, correct. Okay, so we're okay with the approach and landing setup. Alright, I'll already just request 20 left. Look at those clouds, man. Wow, very beautifully depicted. Those are the ones that's showing up on the radar. You can see it's a bit darker at the bottom, and then you've got the cumulus building. Impressive. Everybody on Discord is now on text.
Turkish 982, cross 1 sat and maintain level 240.
Handling 240 and maintain. Turkish 982.
Actually, Turkish 982, are you able to accept the Swift 2 arrival into Nashville?
Say again, 982.
Are you able to accept the Swift 2 arrival into Nashville?
Roger. I accept it.
Okay, yeah, I can hear. There's nothing
Atlanta
happening
Center,
at all
Delta
back here.
1943.
He's gone. Not where I am.
That's a 1943 at Atlanta Center.
Roger, sir. This is radio check. We're setting up the computer. I'll copy.
Delta
Yeah,
1943,
got
reaching
that.
5x5.
1943. Thank you very much, sir. Good day.
I'll let you know when I hear something. The airport you put me at, which was Kilo Sierra Delta Victor. That's a Roger. I've disconnected. I'm just about to reposition.
Guys on the stream, you're welcome to chat with me. You don't have to be quiet. It's all of a sudden so quiet here. It feels like we're in a ghost town. You're welcome to continue chatting with me. I'm literally sitting here waiting now for the descent to happen, so it's going to take a while. Other than that, it's kind of boring. It looks pretty, at least.
Southwest 3330, cross lines error at and maintain flight level 240.
Cross lens at 240 for Southwest 3330.
November 5 Delta Sierra, contact Memphis Center 133.65, bye-bye.
13365, Delta Sierra, thank you.
Norman, yeah. Look, this isn't really a long flight. It's just the difference between everybody talking and then all of a sudden going quiet, and now we're in the ATC airspace. I mean, I'm almost at top of descent already, so it's not that long, but I hear you. I mean, I can't stream a 2-3 hour flight. It'll kill me. I don't mind doing it and then going in, you know, switching it on and walking away and coming back and landing later, but I can't sit and nurse an aircraft like this. So our next level is going to be 240. We might as well prepare for that. Oops, it's fast. Right, so I've set myself up for the RNAV arrival. Unless they change that, that should be what we're going to get. So I might as well start prepping. Ja. Marius, ja, as ek 'n kans kry na kerk en so aan, dan sal ek weer 'n lekker GI flight opsit. Ek moet nou van Eagle County af mos terugvlieg. Ek dink Las Vegas toe is die volgende hop, so dit gaan ek dink dis ook 'n lekker 4 ure vlug daai met daai Cessna'tjies. So ja, sal hom môre probeer doen. As alles uitwerk.
Delta 1898, contact Indianapolis Center 119.55, bye-bye.
119.55, Delta 1898, thanks.
Just confirm that frequency again. Well, I can only go to 13297. I've heard nothing. Nothing at all. Serious?
I think it's 33.
Got that. I'll do that on the reserve.
No, it's fine, Nico. I was just gonna. Sorry, I was jumping into too quick to correct you. The next center is 3365. You got it.
13365 is enabled.
Yeah, I've already got my descent clearance. So just about to hit top of descent right now.
LNC 196 Tanker 133, definitive Cypress final report.
Hakan is going to have to fix that mic of his. It's like he's muffling it. Don't know what he's doing there. Yeah, listen to that thunder, my golly. I'm so happy we are so high, we're just flying over it. But listen to that, check the lightning there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Big major bolts, look there, wow.
The weather back here is beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Sorry?
got sparse clouds here.
Yeah, I'm going to fly over this.
Land descended, good afternoon, Delta 380. Climbing 10,500 for 14,000.
Delta 380 Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Come and maintain flight level 350.
I'm trying to take pictures of those lightning bolts. I hope I get some. Damn. This is intense. Look at that radar. Wow. I can't tell you guys how excited I am that the technology is so advanced that they can give this to us. I mean, this is amazing.
I'll say that when using
Southwest
XP Realistic,
470 cross lines and maintain flight level 240.
Crosslands at and maintain flight level 20, Southwest 5470.
Oh,
Jacob, I don't know. Sometimes with people, you just don't know.
I was going to say with XP Realistic, when you put on the speed brake, the whole, I mean, you get a lot of great sound and motion. Yeah, you really do.
There's only one setting that I switch off, and that's the wind. I think the wind is a little bit over-exaggerated in XP Realistic, so I just switch that off because because I'm streaming, it's a bit of a hindrance. So the rest, they're all running, all the other settings.
Thanks for the good afternoon, Delta 1416 with you, flight level 260, 5 miles from Baxley.
Delta 1416 Atlanta Center, lowest clock 2007.
Running 2007, Delta 1416.
Southwest 3330, contact Memphis Center 133.65, bye-bye.
Over to Memphis Center 33.65, Southwest 3330, good day.
That's 1416, radar contact 60 miles south of Dublin VR, flight level 260. Descend by the Jedi to arrival date on altimeter 3007.
Let me the Jedi 2, arrival on altimeter 3007, Delta 1416.
At least you're above it, Nico.
I beg your pardon, John?
At least you're above it.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying the technology to give this to us. I mean, can you imagine the code that runs to give this to us? Wow.
Uncle John, are you watching Nico's stream here on YouTube?
Yeah, he didn't hear you there.
Zero and 8. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 6,000. 15,000 scattered.
Well, I know what's ready for Christmas.
25,000
It's
scattered.
an ear trumpet.
Temperature 29. 2.19. Altimeter 3001. Landing and departing runways 20 left, 20 center and 20 right. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. Advise on initial contact.
Southwest 47 cross the lens, out and maintain at level 240.
Nashville International Airport Data's Information Alpha. 18530. Wind 190 and 8. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 6,000. 15,000 scattered. 25,000 scattered. Temperature 29. 2.19. Altimeter 3001. Landing and departing runway.
Right, I'm not sure if he called me, but there was a lot of talking there that I missed. So, let's do the customary jobs that we do. That's on descent forecast. I'm not going to bother with that today, too much happening. 2 crew would be better, but we'll leave it for now.
1778 Atlanta Center, squawk 2010.
Right. Ooh, look at the weather there on the side as well. Nice, there on the left. 1. (001). Right, where's that chart?
1778, radar contact 40 miles southeast of the Montgomery VOR, level 380. Good afternoon.
John 18 request.
John 18, Atlanta Center, go ahead.
Hey, once we do get to Birmingham, we'd like to shoot the ILS for runway 6 if possible.
John 18, you can expect Dallas runway 6.
John 18, thanks.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 47. I seem to have missed one of my calls. Can you repeat?
Southwest 47, cross the lens, add and maintain level 240.
Crossing lens at 240, Southwest 47.
Southwest 5740, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Second for Southwest 5470.
Southwest 5470, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
3.65 for Southwest 5470.
Southwest 47, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Going to 133.65, Southwest 47. Thank you for ATC, sir. Good day. Memphis Center, good day. Southwest 47 with you.
Southwest 47, Memphis Center. Stand by the Swift 2 arrival landing south. Nashville altimeter 3001.
Landing south 3001 for Southwest 47.
Memphis Center FedEx 9303 heavy, 12,000 for 15,000.
FedEx 9303 heavy. Call that maintain flight level 240.
240, FedEx 9303.
Southwest 3330, say airspeed.
Southwest 3330, slowing 280 knots.
Southwest 3330, roger. Southwest 5470, say airspeed.
Southwest, we're at about 324 knots for Southwest 5470.
Southwest 3470, roger. Maintain best forward airspeed in the descent. Southwest 47, are you going to be able to make the crossing restrictions on the Swift 2 arrival?
Best, we have increased our descent rate, so we should make it Southwest 47.
Southwest 47, roger. I'm actually going to modify your descent. For now, descend and maintain 10,000, and when able, reduce speed to 280 knots.
280 knots and 10,000 feet for Southwest 47.
And that's for traffic.
Paul, the tanks got out of balance because my APU was running for a long time. I was walking around and helping everybody, and well, John at least, and helping myself to coffee. That was an unpleasant surprise when that nose dropped so much. Yeah, my APU was running for a long time. I was helping you, and I was making coffee and tea for the wife, and doing all kinds of things while my APU was running before the stream started.
Memphis, good afternoon. UPS 1102 Heavy. Alpha level 340 for 380. Requesting direct to Sierra Quebec Sierra.
UPS 1102 Memphis Center. Hello, you can proceed direct Sierra Quebec Sierra.
Direct Sierra Quebec Sierra. UPS 1102.
FedEx 9303, common maintain flight level 330. Turkish 982, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000 feet, take 982.
FedEx 9303, heavy Memphis Center.
Alright, go ahead for 9303.
FedEx 9303, heavy, climb and maintain flight level 330.
330. FedEx 9303.
Turkish 982, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 3000, take 982.
Turkish 982, turn left heading 280, vectors ILS, choose your left.
Looks a bit damp down in Nashville.
Nice.
Yeah.
Scott's just jumped onto my screen.
Good day, Memphis Center. Canadian Express 626 is with you at flight level 340.
And Canadian Express 626, Memphis Center, roger.
So we're probably going to get vectors. I'm not too worried about the actual path there because ATC is going to direct us. But what is important is that we get the right chart on the system here and set up for that 109.35. Let's just put that in the backup, 109.35. So we'll have that as a backup.
Turkish 282 heavy, you're 5 miles from Judd, turn left heading of
Right, so we can then switch from RNAV to ILS if we really need to, depending on visibility and all the other stuff. I didn't actually hear bad visibility, but the recording isn't that good anyway.
Turkish 982 heading 220.
Runway 220, clear for next runway 20 left, take 982.
Southwest 3330, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000, Southwest 3330.
We're getting mighty close.
I'll see if I can jinx you this time, Nico.
Southwest 3330, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Reducing speed 180 knots, Southwest 3330. Memphis Center, Southwest 3795, flight level 240.
Southwest 3795, Memphis Center, descend via the Swift to arrival, landing south, Nashville altimeter 3001.
Send me the Swift to arrival, landing south, Nashville altimeter 3001, Southwest 3795.
Let's do some Turkish 982.
Turkish 982, when 1908, runway 20 left, clear to land.
Using traffic to Newfoundland to runway 0 left. Thank you. Take 982.
And for fun, I will say, flight attendants, prepare the cabin for landing.
Awesome.
Southwest 3330, fly heading 285. Heading 285, Southwest 3330. Southwest 3330, turn left heading 230, maintain 2000, cleared ILS 20 left approach. Left to 230 at 2000, cleared ILS 20 left approach, Southwest 3330. Southwest 47, descend to maintain 5000, maintain 250 knots until advised. Southwest 47 at the center, descend and maintain 5000, maintain 250 knots until advised.
5,000 to 50 knots until advised, Southwest 47.
United 1778, Memphis Center, roger. Turkish 982, exit right when able, Hotel Juliet to the terminal. Have a good day.
Vulnerable located to Hotel 3 taxiway. Continue to taxi to gate via Juliet taxiway, Turkish 982.
Southwest 3330, wind 1908, runway 20 left, clear to land. Clear to land 20 left, Southwest 3330.
1,000 to go.
Southwest 5470, descend and maintain 2,000.
Descend and maintain 2,000, Southwest 5470.
Southwest 47, reduce speed to 210 knots.
210 knots, Southwest 47. Aviation Ryan, ek gaan nie nou kan aandag gee aan sulke goed nie. Ek moet nou konsentreer hier om te land. So wag net 'n klein bietjie.
Southwest 3330, taxi to the terminal by Hotel Juliet. Have a good day.
Terminal Hotel Juliet, Southwest 3330, thank you.
That looks like the airport in front of us.
Southwest 5470, turn left heading 285.
285 for Southwest 5470.
Yep, that's the airport. Very pretty.
On the block, coach Sceneries Used.
First 92, roger, have a good night.
If you're on my call right outside, we've already discussed.
Southwest 47, flight heading of 020, descend and maintain 2,000.
020 2000 Southwest 47.
Southwest 5470, 4 miles from Judd, flight heading 230, maintain 2,000, clear ILS 20 left.
230, maintain 2,000, clear ILS 20 left, Southwest 5470.
So we're getting the ILS, I might as well then set it up. There we go, all done.
Southwest 47, reduce speed to 180 knots or less.
180 knots or less, Southwest 47. Jacob, I'll have to ask somebody for directions, but I'm pretty sure I can find that.
Southwest 47, flighting 280.
Heading 280, Southwest 47.
Southwest 5470, wind 190 at 8, runway 20 left, clear to land.
Thanks for landing to the left, Southwest 5470.
doesn't it go?
Southwest 47, 6 miles from Judd, fly heading 230, maintain 2000, cleared ILS 20 left.
230, cleared ILS for 20 left, Southwest 47.
Potential aircraft information, Charlie is now current at Nashville. Winds are 180 at 9 or altimeter 3002. Southwest 1480, you're leaving my airspace to the north. Kansas City Center is offline. Monitor Unicom. Have a good flight. See you.
Roger that. Appreciate the shortcut today. Southwest 1480.
There's the localizer taking us. And approach goes on. Let's get the gear down, flaps 15. And reduce the approach speed.
Southwest 5470, taxi to the terminal via Hotel Juliet. Have a good day.
Hotel Juliet for Southwest 5470. Thank you.
Southwest 47, 11809, runway 20 left, clear to land.
Runway 20, clear to land, Southwest 47.
UPS 1102 for direction of flight. I'll need you at 390 or 370.
Flaps, brakes, speed brakes, gear.
Take 390.
Lights, all good. Let's see.
1102, comment maintain flight level 390.
Get our throttles in place. Disconnect.
Approaching minimums 400. Minimum 300. 200.
Now my hands are full, sorry for the noise, but I'm not going to reach now.
100.
Look at this runway, my goodness.
Southwest 3795, descend and maintain 2000.
We land on the climb. My golly. That was interesting. Wow. This runway follow terrain contours is terrible. Look at this dip we're gonna hit now. Stop, 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 stop. Don't even go there. Don't go there. Here we go. Wow, and this incline. Come on, come on. Move, move. Can we do this? Can we do this? We just did. Oh, this is crazy. This is horrible. I didn't realize this is going to happen. Runway vacated, Southwest 47.
Southwest 47, taxi to the terminal via Hotel Juliet. Have a good day.
Terminal via Hotel Juliet, thank you, sir. Southwest 47. My goodness. Okay. Now this thing is heavy. It's on an incline. We're going to have to push it a little bit. Move, move, move. See if we can actually get it to move. Come on.
Skyhawk 5 Delta Sierra, were you wanting to stay on the airway or would you like to pursue direct Maury County?
Come on, come on. Move.
Direct Maury County if possible. We're going to have to shoot the RNAV for runway 24, so maybe direct to Moxie.
She's not even going anywhere.
Approach fit.
Skyhawk 5 Delta Sierra, proceed direct to Moxie. You can expect that approach.
Let's see.
Yeah, we'll go direct to Moxie. We'll expect that approach. 5 Delta Sierra.
She's not moving. I think this incline is too much now. Anything? Anything? Let's try move the other way. Ah, she's stuck. Cameraman, I'm stuck, man. Other than that, I'm okay.
Southwest 2785, turn left heading 290. Correction 270.
I'm gonna have to disconnect from WESSN. Let's just disconnect. That is the end of my flight. This has happened once before already, where the 700 just refuses to move. I don't know why, what the story is. Ja, dis 'n goeie idee. Kom ons try. No, it's like this thing's got Velcro or something on it. It's simply not going anywhere. Neither forward nor backwards, nothing. It's just stuck. Audiobird said he's going to give us an update. He wanted to give it already. So once the update comes out, I'll obviously have to update this bird because, yeah, it's stuck. I mean, it's just not going anywhere. Just not moving. Yeah, we can only laugh. I mean, what can we do? There's nothing more we can do. Oh, you know what? I can do this. Hold on. We can try and do this. Move it. Then see if we can actually move it. If it will run. Still not. Look, stuck. They've got some special Prattly Putty or something on this taxiway. Paul, sorry, mate. Yeah, what can I say? Still love you. Don't worry, but this one's not moving. She's going nowhere. It's like a freaking donkey. Let's try this map thing again.
Approaching
I don't really know where the terminal is. Oh, somewhere there. So, just as a matter of interest, while I'm thinking, my mind's obviously working overtime now. The last time this happened, it was the Sceneries that did this. Now, as far as I know, this is the stock standard Atlanta. Ach, not Atlanta. KBNA. Oh, you know what? That might be it. It can be the Sceneries. It can definitely be the Sceneries. I was talking now. I was thinking about Atlanta because I removed that. I'm wondering if this add-on Sceneries isn't the problem. There's one way to find out. One sure way to find out. Let's quit quickly. Jacob, this would have been one awesome skate park, eh? I mean, there's ups and downs and everything here. Yeah, it looks spectacular. let's quickly just clear my desktop so you guys don't get a fright. That should do that. And let's quickly go see if we've got add-on scenery, then if we can disable it quickly. I don't see a Tennessee, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any add-on scenery. That is actually stock standard scenery. Jacob, I landed so softly. I couldn't have blown the tires unless there's a code issue. I don't know. I'll troubleshoot. I don't have a KBNA. Let's quickly get some scenery for KBNA. Where did the guys put the links? Let's quickly go find that. Events. Group flight. KBNA. There we go. Nashville. Let's grab it quickly. Download. Gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
I got stuck. I managed to taxi off the runway. It's horrific. You guys must go watch the landing there. It was like a roller coaster because of the runway followed terrain contours. But when I got off the runway, I couldn't taxi, so I just disconnected from WESSN. I'm quickly downloading this KBNA scenery just to see if it will make a difference for me.
And Cody just landed. Yeah, the runway slanted to the left, so even optically when coming in, it looks really odd.
Yeah, but mine wasn't just slanted to the left. It was also going up and down like a proper roller coaster.
Was Cody the last one in?
I'm not sure. I kind of lost track of, the happenings.
You've turned your TCAS off, haven't you, Nico?
John, I've disconnected completely because I got stuck. So I'm downloading the scenery and then trying again. Jacob, I'm pretty sure it's the scenery. So I'm hoping by changing the scenery, we're going to get it going. We'll check quickly. But guys, you must go watch this video. Even if you just watch my landing, just check that runway. It's a surprise. Hakan?
Well, it's very low on the piano keys, and then you go uphill.
Yeah.
I try to take Cody's landing in the last picture, but
Did you get him or not?
Yeah, and you see, even if you're aligned, it looks like you're left of the runway because of the slant, and that tripped me up a bit.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell you something. What we are doing here is not for sissies, eh? I don't care who you think you are. This isn't for sissies.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going around a thunderstorm just to see your fellow captain coming at you at Mach point 77 at 10 nauticals, yeah, you gotta start thinking fast.
Yeah, this is Scott. When I look at some of the screenshots I'm seeing on Discord, I'm I tried to upgrade my scenery to a freeware, but I think I need a newer version. I'm clearly not parked right according to the way you guys are parked at the gate. So, and this one is full of just static aircraft at all the gates, which I really dislike. And I know how to go into overlay editor and clear all that. It's just a pain.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a gate between Hakan and myself because I think Scott went off.
Yeah, I dropped off VATSIM just because I just had all that chatter in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to reload, explain anyway for the next flight. Right, Nico? You still have to reload.
A couple of guys have told me that they have successfully not had to reload, but I'm too scared. I still reload, and just because it's me, I prefer to reload and just do it properly. Then there's no surprises. The last thing I like in my life is to spend all the time set up everything and then the LNAV doesn't follow the path. You know, that's stupid.
Yeah, once Cody gets in and we'll do pictures, I think we'll relaunch the sim for the next leg, if that's okay. Maybe like have a 20 minutes break for flight planning and stuff and other.
Yeah.
Time is too late in Turkey for the second flight. Thank you very much for this organization and to all participants. I had fun actually. I think we must do again and again all together, and so funny, so good.
I will do it much and plenty more time, I say. Thank you for being here, Hakan.
You're
Yep,
welcome,
thank you,
man.
Captain. Good evening to you,
Yes,
and
thank you, sir.
we'll see you around.
Okay, have a good day to all, and also I wish a very good flight to
Thank you
all
so
of you.
much.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night, Hakan.
Bye.
Bye bye.
And I'll follow by saying that this is Scott. I'm also bowing out for the next leg, but really enjoyed it. Good time, and everything went flawlessly as far as I can tell. So great job, everybody. Thanks for organizing this, Cody and Nico. Appreciate it.
No, thank
Always
you
a
for
Check
pleasure.
out General Chat.
pleasure.
Thank you for flying. You're welcome.
Yep. Catch you guys next time.
Yes, guys,
Bye
I've
now.
just got to say that's a fine example of silly professionalism, and it was great to see you guys all stacked up there. Fabulous.
Nice.
Agreed.
Check General Chat when you got a sec, guys.
Yeah, is that me you're showing them or what? One of us. Okay, well, now I'm driving. Now I can move. I've changed the scenery. I don't know what effect it's really had because it still looks the same. So, I don't know. We're going to try and get off this runway soon and see if I still get stuck again.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking up my taxi instructions, and my airway started rolling backwards onto the runway.
4,000 feet remaining. Caution on taxiway. On taxiway.
This is almost impossible to get up this hill in an orderly fashion. Ooh, now we're going to go down the hill.
Advance with the animal and just stay in.
Yeah, I'll just relaunch and come back to seat.
This is crazy. I don't like this airport at all. Ooh, look at that. I'm doing 4x4 quad biking here. Ooh, no, this is terrible. Guys, do you know of any KBNA payware that could possibly replace this rubbish that we've got as default or freeware?
Yes, I'm gonna look for one.
I don't think there is one.
Yeah, because this is rubbish. Wow.
Nico, I'm going to disappear for about 20 minutes. I need a bottle of wine.
Okay, you guys, well, John, if I'm not here when you come back, I'll talk to you tomorrow. But I also need to run very soon. Okay.
No problems. Good to talk to you guys. Good flight. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure, son.
Thanks.
Speak to you later, John.
Bye.
See ya. Cody, I'm up for the signal leg. Just give me about 5 to reload the sim and another probably 10 to get my flight planning papers together.
Okay.
Another probably 20 to fire.
What time do you think for push? Because I'm looking at we're 2024 on the clock now. What do you think? 21:25 push out of BNA?
Yeah, 21:25 should be okay.
Okay.
Just gonna go talk to my wife real quick because she's talking to her sister screaming in Brazilian on the phone right next to me. I was trying to listen to ATC, so I gotta tell her to close the door.
Oh, geez.
Well, I'm not going to bother further than that. Sorry, guys. Now I can't even give you a replay. I would have loved to see a replay of that crappy runway and everything. But that was fun. That was a bit of a surprise at the end. But look at this whole place. It's just, it obviously was not designed with having runway follow terrain contours active in mind. Damn it. Gentlemen. Looks like everybody's left now. I just want to say thank you, and I'm gonna stop my stream and I'm gonna go and rest now. This was a nasty surprise with this runway follow terrain contour. I didn't like that so much.
No, I agree. That's not a good thing. I hate it.
It was like bush flying.
Yeah. Poor 737. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. I thank you for flying with. It's awesome to have you guys here. It's like a dream come true to have so many guys flying together and just, loving the Zibo and flying,
And the quality of the pilots. I mean, on Unicom there was one hell of a coordination between everybody spacing out and stuff. That was really
nice.
good.
Yeah, it was nice. We're a bunch of good guys, and my guys on the stream here have kept me, entertained as well. Thank you guys for being on the stream, and we'll talk again tomorrow or the next day, guys. Jacob, Gamerman, Marius, anybody else that's there? Paul, thank you guys. Thanks for
Houston
watching.
seems they're arriving on 0990.
Just gonna mute the other guys quickly so I can say my thank yous. Guys, if time permits and if family permits, tomorrow I'm gonna do the GA run again to complete my Orbex tour. You're also welcome to bring your snacks and your drinks and just enjoy it with me. So we'll see you then. Good night, sleep tight, have a fabulous rest of your weekend if we don't speak to each other again. Bye bye.